All right, YouTube. So today's video is very special, and we're going to talk about one of the greatest cameras ever made, digital cameras ever made. What exactly am I talking about? I am talking about this little beast, which is the Sony RX1R Mark II. Mark I was pretty incredible, but Mark II actually truly changed the game on compact cameras, which actually forced companies like Leica and all of that to start considering having a high megapixel compact camera. Why is this camera so special? Let's get right into it. If you're here for that, before we actually start this video, go ahead and actually like and subscribe to the channel, and go out there and ring that bell so all of the new updates keep coming in there. I'm going to be doing a lot more shorts too. If you don't have the time to watch the entire video, that'll be coming soon too. So huge changes coming to the channel. Hopefully you'll stick around. So back to this little camera. If you take the hand grip off of this thing, and I'm going to show you how small it is, and then I'm going to tell you what it is. It's small, very small. You can see this. It also has the optional EVF on top of that. This was one of the first cameras on the Sony lineup, which actually had the MI II, which is that the multi interface that they had, and then this goes right on there, and you can actually do that. So if you're a street photographer, this could be a absolute dream for you. That thing just fell. It doesn't matter. Let it just stay down there. What makes it so special? The lens sensor combination in this particular camera is to die for. A lot of people, they wish they had that in their other cameras. This is one of the best sensors that Sony has made in a long time, and I don't think they made anything like it again, paired with a lens of this quality. So it has a 42 megapixel back illuminated sensor in there, and it actually has a custom-made Zeiss 35 f2 lens on there. It's a sonar design, but this lens is incredible. Incredible how good it is. If you're a landscape photographer, if you are a portrait photographer, even if you're an event photographer, this can be very powerful because you could literally just sit on the sidelines like this and actually shoot these very candid moments. Does it have the most blazing autofocus in the world? No. Do you need that? No, you don't. You're not shooting, something like a Peregrine Falcon with this thing. I hope you're not. If you are, you got the wrong camera, you're in the wrong business. Don't do that. The one thing that is kind of more on the downside or negative side is the battery. It does use the BX batteries, and they're small, but they're so light. You can put 5 of these and they are still smaller than one of the bigger NPF, the big new Sony batteries that you get nowadays. It's still smaller than that. So they're very small, very light. They're pretty inexpensive because a lot of Sony cameras, a lot of the devices actually take this battery, so they're readily available. The other thing is it's made in Japan. So why this is the greatest in the world? Number one, you get all the resolution in the one. Number two, this has been, every time I take a trip, been to India, I don't know how many times, been to Florida, been to California, it's been all over the world. It's been to, even when we went to, I'm trying to think of the name now, Saint Martin took this with me. So why this camera when I have so many cameras? Because of two things. Number one, it has all the resolution I want. It has an incredible lens. It gives me the ability to crop whatever the heck I need to. It does 1080 video. I wouldn't recommend it. You record 10 minutes of video on this, it will actually give you the heat warning. It'll shut off on you. But the video quality is kind of good. It's not designed for video. That battery just can't handle it. So don't try to do that. If you give it continuous power somehow, those solutions, I haven't been able to find a good one. If you can, I'm pretty sure it could do a pretty good job, but avoid it if you can. The other thing is, if you cannot afford this guy here, I'll come to the pricing in a second. If you can't afford the external EVF, guess what Sony actually did? Extremely clever. Watch this. It actually has a T-star coated Zeiss EVF built in here. Pretty incredible. And that's a 2 million dot EVF built into this little thing. You can mount one of those very small Sony flashes that actually flips up like this on here if you needed to do that, or even get a light that, a LED light that is made for the MI II, and you could pop it in here and it should work. I have not tried that, so I don't know. The other good thing is you have all of your aperture settings right on the lens. If you can see that, that's what that is. And do it till your heart's content. This one's got some accessories on there. It's everything on here I have for this thing is original from Sony. It's nothing is aftermarket. I bought all the accessories. There's someone was selling a complete accessory set for this, and I bought the whole thing. It was about $1,000 back then. Talk about the price. This camera today, you can probably still pick it up new at B&H and Adorama for about $3,300, something like that. Sometimes they have a little bit of money off on the thing, and you get a discount. You can buy them used for about $2,000 to $2,500 for really nicely kept ones. Don't buy this thing that has been abused. You are going to be asking for trouble. Just buy one that someone is really taking care of, and you'll be fine. You can get some for about $1,500. That's what I mean. But if you're buying one of those things like at a KEH or somewhere, just make sure you get it with the 6-month warranty, and you'll be fine. Sometimes you look for those deals and you end up getting one, and then you got a problem on your hands and trying to get it fixed. I'm sure you can very easily get it fixed. This particular camera is made in Japan. This is not one of those Chinese made RX cameras. So this is the pinnacle. Sony never replaced it. I don't think they will. And if they do, it will never have this form factor. It's also the world's smallest full frame compact camera. It's a lot smaller than even the Leica, packed with a 42 megapixel sensor. There is nothing that can touch this for the money. So if you want something that you can really, truly get and keep for a long time, I would highly recommend and look into this. If you look here, it will tilt down like this or allow you to do this. So if you are someone that is shooting, street photography and you want to look down onto the screen, you could very easily do that. And if you are going to put it overhead and do this, you could still see the screen and still be able to shoot. You could do that. It's versatile enough. The other big thing is that this particular screen is pretty thick. The way it goes together, you can actually see the mount. It's not cheesy. It's nicely put together. I have the AC, it's called the AC Max screen protector on it from day one. So it's underneath, it should still look almost brand new. If you see it, here I'll turn it on so you can see it. Still looks good with no issues. That's me right there. It is truly an incredible looking camera. It's non-threatening. That's the best part. And there are many videos on my channel. Go check them out that talk about this camera. And, we'll give you more insights. You can see so many of the sample photos and things like that we've done in Lightroom. But I wanted to talk to you about it and, get this to you because, in my opinion, I don't think there is a camera that has truly made a big difference in the industry. And let me tell you why now. This camera, back in the day, when it was announced about 2015, 2016, somewhere in that range, it actually had eye autofocus. It actually can track your eyes, just like the new cameras can, before any of the Sony Alpha cameras had it. It also has in video mode. If you shoot the video, it's fine. It has a built-in teleconverter in there where you can actually zoom into it. So if you have one and you've been able to figure it out on the photo side, let me know. Maybe I'm doing something wrong. Happy to learn. With that, when you take the CVF off so you can actually see behind it, your entire dial of all the settings is right here. So you have 3 user defined settings. So it is definitely a professional tool. It's not a toy. It has the, SCN, auto, P, aperture priority, shutter priority, manual, 1, 2, 3, video mode, panorama mode, and the scene mode right here. And then obviously the green auto, if that's what, makes you happy, so you could shoot it that way. The menus are slightly different. You can do 2 things. You can do the different tiles on the menus, or like this. This is brilliant though. I don't know why the hell they got rid of it, because if you had a touchscreen, you could just tap into one of these icons, similar to a phone. Sony, but guess what? You can change it to like a list as well, because a lot of people love the list. And then you can use these dials to actually move. All the buttons are intact, even after so many years. They have not worn out. They're just fantastic. There's no issues with it. The build quality is beyond comprehension. I do have the hand grip here. So it goes here, and then the thumb grip. It actually covers up the playback button here, but it sits right up here so you don't accidentally hit anything while you're holding the camera. Now you know why I had the little grip on the bottom to give me a little bit more. That grip was made by Photodiox. So if you have one of these and you want to get that, you could. It actually came with an actual leather strap, a real leather strap, not those cheesy ones. So having said that, you have now been warned or informed about the greatest digital camera ever made, in my opinion. And the people that own these, they know what it is, and they will pay a lot of money for it. And in Asia, Japan, all these places, Singapore, the people are paying a top premium for this, because you will not get this quality RX camera again. So if you're looking for one, hunting for one, get out there, get it, you know, find it wherever. If you're going to buy a new one, if you're able to get it, the links are, you know, down there to B&H. Hop on over there and, you know, order one if that's what you want to do. But this is the last of its kind. You're not going to get this quality stuff. But again, at the end of the day, this camera has had absolutely no firmware updates. It doesn't need it. It was perfect the way it is out of the box. It does not need it. I wish more cameras did that today. So with that, like, subscribe, be nice to each other, go out there, create your magic, and I will talk to you in the next one. Thank you.